From the Bronx, MLB Network brings you baseball from Yankee Stadium. It'll be a Diamond Dynasty spring training contest between Santo Domingo and Washington. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Striding into the box, Aaron Hicks. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Throw down to second. The 0-1 on its way. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Hicks is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Aaron Hicks goes down for the first out of the game. 1 ball, no strikes the count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Cano for 1. On to Pierce. It's a double play, and the inning is over. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Hicks going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Into the box now, David Peralta. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Story ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Ready now, Yoenis Cespedes. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Roll right back at him, and it hit him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Standing in, Trevor Story. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Trevor Story.
Windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Missed with a slider. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Trevor Story is retired to kick off the inning. A ball and no strikes. Started that swing a bit too early.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity and the
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Mound. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Fouled off. Just got a piece up the line. That's a foul ball. The next 0-2. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Steve Pierce. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Hit to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Up with it, Schwarber, and he makes the throw to first. Cano is retired, 2 down now. At the plate, JT Realmuto will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Weak roller right side. Perez moving to his right, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Schwarber, 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the first delivery to him on the way. Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. Cespedes is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. So stepping in, Rich Hill, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Popped him up. And Cano will put this one away for out number 2. Now at the plate, Starling Marte. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit high and deep to right center. Cespedes is after it. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. Coming to the plate now, A.J. Pollock, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now a look and a throw back to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Digging in, Aaron Hicks, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Pollock, the runner at first with 2 gone. And there he goes towards second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. Hard hit to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Riding in once again, Salvador Perez, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Way out in front. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. He's running. Here's a high pop-up. Pierce has got it, and the side is... Here's Didi Gregorius as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Tapped up the first baseline. Perez is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Nate Eovaldi. First pitch on its way. Soft liner to the right side, but this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Raul Mondesi. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in to try it again, Trevor Story, as we begin the top of the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. There's Cano. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit on the ground to third. Taken in by Gregorius. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight. Back
up the middle, and Beltre's got himself a base hit. And the 2-out success will bring Kyle Schwarber to the plate this inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. 1-0 the count. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Cespedes going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping in, number 13. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
So he got him swinging. Number 13 is retired leading off the bottom of the fourth. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
0-1's the count.
Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. And he struck him out. Now to the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there. It's 3-1 now.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Full count now, 3-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Rich Hill. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Count is 1 and 2.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Starling Marte. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Liner in there for a base hit. Digging in and looking for more, A.J. Pollock. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Snap throw from the catcher. The 0-1 pitch. Marte off for second. Pitch is popped up. Gregorius has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Runners off for second. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Marte is off at first with 2 away. He'll try it again from first. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Peralta's after it, and that ends the inning. Stepping up now, Steve Pearce.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
In the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. The 2-1 home. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Chopper to short. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Digging in now, Robinson Cano looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Runner goes for second. Smoked on the ground left side. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit. Standing in, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And there's ball 2 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And he'll just step on first here to take the shoe around. So striding forward now, Didi Gregorius, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. So striding in, Nate Eovaldi, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Matt Chapman will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Cano on third with 2 out. 1-2 now. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Bogarts has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Adam Ottavino takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Adam Ottavino.
Striding in, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
First baseman, Salvador Perez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. Here now the 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a fastball just a bit up.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Salvador Perez is retired to kick off the inning. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. He's set and the pitch. Down the first baseline. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
And he's safe at first, so a costly mistake on the drop third strike as now the inning will continue. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to second for the fourth. Digging in, Raul Mondesi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Short, hit hard. Story picks it up. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He went down on strikes last time up. Blake Trinan, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him. Trinan has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Coming to the plate now, David Peralta. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat, but the runner's back easily. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the 2nd out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Acuna leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. To 2-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Settling in now. Flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. First pitch on its way. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Into the box, Starling Marte. He singled his last time up. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Grounded to the right. Pierce gets to it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the hit. Here's Steve Pierce now.
Leading off for Washington.
Here comes the first pitch.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Belted high in the air out to left. Hicks going back to the track. That one is out of here. This game is tied. In now, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Bud Norris takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Here's Didi Gregorius. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Story brings it in on to first, and this will remain. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, A.J. Pollock. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. No balls and a strike to count. A little bouncer. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 the count. And there's ball 1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Very weakly on the ground. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Softly on a line to third. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the 2nd out. Digging in once again, Salvador Perez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
2 out, nobody on. And a slider swung on and missed in the... Next to hit will be the pitcher, Adam Ottavino, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Jock Peterson is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Popped him up. Norris in foul ground. 1 down. Ready for another chance. Raul Mondesi. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Hit out towards second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw. But no throw as he'll just stare him back. The 1-0. He's running again. A pitch out. The throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. 2-0 count. The pitch. Running yet again for second. Pitch is high, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. The 3-0 pitch. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Story takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Now batting, David Peralta. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And the runner's breaking for third. He swings and misses. Throw down. It is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Swing and a miss as the slider. Pedro Strop will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground out to short. Mondesi picks it up on to first, and that is a big out to start the 9th. Ready for another shot now, Xander Bogaerts. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. At the plate, Adrian Beltre. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Takes this the other way to right, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Now in the box, Kyle Schwarber. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Bouncer to the left side. Mondesi blows it in, and he is out. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here's ball 1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And that misses here. Ball 4. And of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half. Check the swing there and pops this one up. Beltre waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Robinson Cano. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. It's offline, but he's out. Gunned down trying to swipe the base. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that ball is gone! Santa Maria, game over! And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon. We've got baseball for you from Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago. It'll be a Diamond Dynasty spring training contest between Washington and Santo Domingo. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Now at the plate, number 13, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder, number 13.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here. Stepping into the box, David Peralta. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Acuna aboard here at first with nobody out. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Just keeping him close. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Fouled away. Now a throw over, back in standing. The 1-2, he's running. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hicks is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Yoenis Cespedes. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Runner at first here, one man out. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. He's on the move again from first. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Here's the 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball two.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. Got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the other half.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Yoenis Cespedes is the second out of the opening frame. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Stepping in, Robinson Cano. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. And he fouls this one off. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of run.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. So digging in now, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Too high. 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Cano is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Aaron Hicks.
A bouncer up the middle. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are two gone now. Striding into the box, Salvador Perez. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Popped him up. Realmuto is under it, and that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, JT Realmuto. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
JT Realmuto.
The windup and the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And he got him. Here's Didi Gregorius.
Batting seventh.
First delivery to him on the way.
Didi Gregorius.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Perez calls for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So here now is the pitcher, Trevor Bauer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Left side. Right there is Beltran. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Trevor Story, and they'll need him to get something going here. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready now, Xander Bogaerts. Lays off 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Standing in, Adrian Beltre will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Acuna going back, still going back. Gone! Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom.
Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Bauer has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Cespedes is there, and he'll stepping up to the plate, Raul Mondesi, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. And he'll step off and try and reset. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the 3rd. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Mondesi leads off second with nobody out. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. At the plate, David Peralta. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Peralta is considered an absolute stud with a bat, particularly against right-handed pitching. Against southpaws, however, he has historically had a lot more difficulty. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. So stepping in, Mike Clevenger. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Right through it here. It is behind 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Mike Clevenger is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit on the ground toward the left. Gregorius is there. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is... Coming to the plate now, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The pitch. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He's had great command of his pitches all day. I don't mind him trying to go down right there and try and get a swing and a miss, but a nice job by the hitter to lay off that one in the dirt.
And that's in there. Base hit. There's Robbie Cano now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Cano waits on the first pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. This is on the ground over to first. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Striding in once again, JT Realmuto was a strikeout victim in his first try. A shot down the first baseline. Comes set with the 0-1. Popped him up. Well, that's going to get out of play and into the camera well. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. The 0-2 once more. A pitch out. The throw. He's safe. Pierce on second. Cano is over at first with one away. And the runners again are off here. Got him swinging. The throw. It's there. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Here it comes. Smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Peralta going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in to try it again. Salvador Perez 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air into foul territory behind first. And this is taken in for the second out. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. Late that time for a strike. Strike two as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball. And stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius will start off the 5th in this one. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, look at the dive. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Trevor Bauer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Popped him up. Able to look it in as Perez for the second out. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Bouncer up the middle. Story scoops it up, and he's safe. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 13. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Runners on the move for second. That's a strike to throw down. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. The 0-1. Sliders in for a strike, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here's a high pop-up. And the stolen base winds up as a move. Here's Xander Bogaerts now as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin.
Second baseman, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out to right. Cespedes is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball diving into the dirt. A swing and a miss.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10. Ready once again, David Peralta. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Left fielder, David Peralta.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And that one is gone. Now at the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Steve Pearce. Last time through was a base hit. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollard is there, 2 gone. Now to the plate, Robinson Cano. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Pitch on the way. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Schwarber is after it. The throw to first is in time, and the digging in, Mike Clevenger. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce this one.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Mike Clevenger is retired leading off the bottom of the 6th. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
Mondesi backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go A.J. Pollard. He was a ground out victim last time up. Hit sharply on the ground. On to Pearce at first, and the inning is. Digging in now, J.T. Realmuto, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Grounded back up the middle, and there's his first base hit in this one. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. Here's Didi Gregorius. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Runner goes for second. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. A pitch out. The throw. Throw won't get him. They'll try it one more time for second. In there. Now the throw. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 1-2. Again, he's off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. Here now the 2-2. And now he's on the move again for second. Pitch outside. The throw. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Realmuto on at first. Nobody out. He'll try it one more time for second. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. Standing in, Trevor Bauer, and they're runners at the corners now. And that's taken for strike 1. Jock Peterson will get an opportunity off the bench here as he'll bat with runners at the corners now, and still nobody out. And there he goes towards second. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Hard hit ball to second. Bogarts lays out. What a stop. He's out. Brad Hand gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Stepping up now, Aaron Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied into straightaway right. Cespedes is there. 1 out. So striding forward now, Salvador Perez. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Trevor Story. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Throw down to second. Perez, base runner at first with 1 out. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Striding in, Xander Bogarts. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He's running. Hit softly on the ground to first. Scooped up, and that will conclude. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Number 13.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Trying to pick things up where he left off, David Peralta is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Colin McHugh gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Digging in, Yoenis Cespedes. And he's 0 in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Here's Steve Pearce now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Runners on the move for second. Hit swung on and missed the throw. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And try as he might, but he can't. So striding in, Adrian Beltre. And with an impressive contact attribute, he's a gold player who's a really tough out.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Beltre behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Got him to go down swinging there, Adrian Beltre. He's set. Here it comes. Sliders in for a strike.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer. Left on left slider, down and away. He can spot it up when he needs to. That pitch is almost unhittable.
1-1 to Schwarber.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
1-2 now. Popped him up. Realmuto is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Settling in now, Colin McHugh. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ball. One to start the Jose Abreu will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Count even now at 1-1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Again, another foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. This one's down to third. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Raisel Iglesias enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Leading off for the next inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home is on the ground to the right side and through. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Billy Hamilton will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 6, Billy Hamilton.
Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Hamilton gets his lead at first. Nobody out. 2 balls and no strikes to Robinson Cano here.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Tag, and he's out as he can't get back in time. Now the 2-0. Hard hit ball to second. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Popped him up. Perez has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. In now, Starling Marte. No hits to this. Felipe Vasquez is the man called on to close this one and earn a save. First pitch on its way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, A.J. Pollock. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And he will scramble back to third, but get there safely. So a big moment in the ball game here. Aaron Hicks. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Up high, 2-1 now.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Runners are in the corners with one man out. High pop-up. Realmuto shading to his right. 2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Trevor Story. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. And he lays off for ball 1.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And it is troubled. It finds the gap for extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. It'll be a Diamond Dynasty spring training contest between the all. Standing in, A.J. Pollock. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. To third. Gregorius has it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Into the box, Aaron Hicks. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Hicks is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
And he is in there.
First baseman, Salvador
Carrasco pauses. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Pollard, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Runners off for second. Weak grounder back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. And he's safe. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Cespedes is there. He makes the play and that'll end the inning. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
center fielder, number 13.
Sliders in for a strike. Breaking ball as this runs in on him and he has to step out of the way that time.
That's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Now batting, David Peralta. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Marte going back, still ranging back, and it's gone. At the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that one just missed outside.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already one homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Steve Pearce now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. In there, no balls and a strike. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Some important 2-out success as Robinson Cano will bat next. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Cano waiting on the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Drilled on the ground is short. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. At the plate, JT Realmuto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
JT Realmuto.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4-hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A foul tip held on to. Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Leading off for the All-Star.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Mondesi scoops it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Now in the box, Adrian Beltre. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. Ready on 0-2. Fouled off. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second. Stepping into the box, Ross Stripling. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. From the stretch. No balls and a strike to count. Schwarber, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
Has a look, now the pitch. Runner's on his way to third. Drops 1 down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll be thrown out. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Third baseman.
Hit hard to short. Story picks it up. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Stepping into the box, Raul Mondesi. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Stepping in, Starling Marte, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. 0-2, here it is. Hit hard but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Ready for another chance. A.J. Pollock. Carrasco pauses. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. The 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Acuna's there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Hicks. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. A ball and no strikes. 2 balls and no strikes. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Salvador Perez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. So digging in now, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes Cespedes, and that retires. Now at the plate, number 13. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. A pause, and the 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Misses, that's ball 1.
He's had great command of his pitches all day. I don't mind him trying to go down right there and try and get a swing and a miss, but a nice job by the hitter to lay off that one in the dirt.
So he got him swinging. Number 13 is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the 3rd. The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
1 out, nobody on. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Schwarber corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Peralta is retired, 2 down now. 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them.
And we'll have to leave. Into the box now, Trevor Story. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1 gone in the inning now. Here's Xander Bogaerts. Set and the pitch. This is foul right side. Now the 0-1. Drilled to the left side. And into left field for a 1-out hit. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. Poor base running there, got him caught in a hot box between first and second. Bogaerts, the runner at second with 1 away. Beltre behind with an 0-2 count now.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Runner breaks for third. Still 1-2. Pierce into foul territory, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Cespedes brings it in, and now they... Riding into the box, Steve Pierce. He reached on a single in his first try. Popped up. Perez waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Robbie Cano now. A base hit in his first trip.
Robinson, Cano.
Sliced hard on the ground. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit. So coming to the plate, J.T. Realmuto.
J.T. Realmuto.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Runner goes for second. Hit out towards second. Bogarts has it. Only play will be to first. So with the runner in motion, they stay out of the double play. Over now, they'll apply the. Leading off the inning, Kyle Schwarber, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. 1-1 to Schwarber. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. So here now's the pitcher, Ross Stripling. Hit back up the middle. Mondesi picks it up. And quickly there are two away. Here's Starling Marte. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit. So instead of leading off the next inning, A.J. Pollock bats here after the two-out success. Marte takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Digging in once again, A.J. Pollock, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Cano is there, and he puts this one away. Ready now, Didi Gregorius. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Didi Gregorius.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. One out. Into the box now, Carlos Carrasco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. High pop-up. Perez over to his right. But the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. And there are two gone now. Stepping up to the plate, Raul Mondesi was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket assassin.
Number
50th pitch of the game on its way. And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses. Throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Bogarts has it. Thrown to first will get him easily, and the side is. Leading off the inning, Aaron Hicks. And they'll need him to get something going here.
left fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Here's the 0-1. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Ready with the 0-2. Missed with a breaking ball. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Now the pitch. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Salvador Perez. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Cano ranging into shallow right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Cespedes going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Skied into straightaway right. Cespedes will get there, and he puts. Ready for another shot. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of his zone.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Here's Steve Pearce now. He's singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Might be a little worried about a squeeze play. Corner infielders get the signal here to move in with less than 2 out. Runners are at first and third with none out. He's running. And this is fouled at the plate. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runners off for second. Fouled away. Runners are at first and third. 1 away. He's set. Here's the 0-1. On the move again from first. And now this is smothered, but it squirts away a bit. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And not in time as the run scores. Down the third baseline. Backhanded. And a long throw across the diamond gets him. That's a nice play. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He was a double play victim last time around.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this lead off.
First pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. Oh, and Beltre really wanted that one, but he didn't get it. Behind 0-2 now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Here's the first pitch to him. Squared that one up just a little late. Slider up that he gets a call on.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Three and 2 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Ross Stripling. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax.
Threw it right past him. Corey Knebel is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Billy Hamilton will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 6, Billy Hamilton. Now pitching.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Look out, there goes Hamilton. Pitch too high, and that's over the catcher's head. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Story backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. So stepping in, Carlos Carrasco. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Matt Chapman will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And now they've got him picked off. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Digging in the switch hitter, Raul Mondesi. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss. Chapman is off at first with 2 away. Runner goes for second. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this one was tailing on him, but he was able to. Zach Britton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here's Starling Marte. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Leading off for the All-Star, right fielder, Starling Marte.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Riding in once again, A.J. Pollock. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Sinker stayed high, but called for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peralta's under it. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And that misses 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And it's fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a little tapper. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss at a ball down. And the throw is in time. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Number 13.
So a new pitcher coming on now, and we'll get a look at the hard-throwing right-hander Brandon Morrow. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Morrow is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Digging in and looking for more, David Peralta. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third.
Meanwhile, now the throw to the bag is there, and he is out at third base. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Two out, nobody on. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that break.
A swing and a miss. Digging in, Salvador Perez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Felipe Vasquez comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And not the start they were hoping for as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the 9th. Digging in to try it again, Trevor Story. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. Ready once again, Adrian Beltre. First offering on its way. Here's a fastball chop fouled at the plate. It's strike 1. Back up the middle. And Beltre's got himself a base hit. And the 2-out success will bring Kyle Schwarber to the plate this inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Strike 2 called on the inner half, 0-2 now. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Runners on the move for second. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments. Here's Steve Pierce now, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
First baseman, Steve Pierce.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Dribbled up the line. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth. Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And that misses for ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone. Digging in, Wilson Ramos. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. A swing and a miss as he chased. Now to the plate, Brendan Morrow. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses. Strike 1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there. Standing in, Starling Marte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go A.J. Pollock. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Gregorius in foul ground, and that's the 3rd out. Here's Didi Gregorius. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Third baseman,
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate.
number 73.
Jock Peterson will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-0 to him now. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Colin McHugh enters to make him. Trey Turner will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And there he goes towards second. Lazy fly ball out to center field. On the move is Pollard. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the first pitch. There goes the runner. High in the air out to center field. Pollock on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the... Brad Hand takes the mound to start the 11th inning. Digging in now, Aaron Hicks. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. 1-0 the count. A 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Number 7.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peralta's under it. 1 away. Stepping up now, Salvador Perez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fouled away. Here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. He hit the corner and tries for third. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Trevor Story. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. To 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And they have taken the lead. So striding forward now, Xander Bogaerts. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. The tag, and he is out. Digging in, Robinson Cano. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
So striding in, David Peralta. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. First pitch on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Up with it, Contreras. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Settling in now, Yoenis Cespedes. He went down on strikes last time up. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here's Steve Pearce now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Raisel Iglesias, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
1-1.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and set to stand in the fine 2nd baseman Robinson Cano. No balls and a strike to count. Pearce leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered.